champion. We are here. I guess the guests are just piling up and they turn to permanent, and then I gotta shake my hand, sir. A Ward.
Be here, man.
We got Debo here. Debo's back.
Glad you're praying.
It's very serious. You praying?
You gotta pray. This is
Why?
being anointed.
Oh, okay.
Man, let me get ready, man. we gonna touch and agree here or what?
We all hold hands? Are we blessing this review? What are we doing?
Yeah, we can do that.
That's what
Y'all
we
want
do.
to?
You want to bless this review?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Dear Heavenly Father, God, we thank you for this time. We thank you for this time of fellowship. We thank you for Champion, Lord. I pray you bless this platform, this channel. Bless J Back, Tech, Debo. Be with us the rest of this weekend. Keep us safe in traveling. Be with their families and health. And just continue to be with them in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
I mean,
that felt good.
It's good. I'm Muslim, so Allah's first.
You need a different slogan at the end.
But let's get into it. JC versus Geechi Gotti. I rewatched this, one of the battles that obviously we saw on pay-per-view, but I feel like this battle is one of the contenders for Battle of the Year. I was thoroughly pleased with Geechi Gotti and JC, all three. I'm rocking with it. How y'all feel?
Fire battle. Let me set it off.
Okay.
Fire battle. I mean, it's two different styles. JC is the pen, the pen guard, and Geechi Gotti, man, he comes with that real that hood feel, man. You know how that is. But we would never expected Geechi to get crazy with JC. You understand what I'm saying? He showed a different type of caliber, a different type of pen, if you will. So he got an all-around game. I dig that, man, from Geechi, man, and it made this battle a pleasure to watch for me.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get right to the point, man. I feel like Geechi got that 2-1. But we're gonna.
Wow, that's quick.
I know how we gonna say, we gonna hold that, but that's just my.
You're supposed to give it away on the first night.
What you think, Black? Go ahead.
No, tell me.
Well, A Ward's
Listen,
here.
your thoughts first.
A Ward's here, and I think he blessed this battle. Something's blessed about this battle.
Okay.
This was a really, really good battle for me. Good back and forth, good exchange. Geechi, I think this said Geechi was here for this day.
Right.
This was his big test because we've rarely seen him outside of LA, outside of West Coast, and then here it is. He goes into North Carolina.
This is before y'all battle too. You was calling him out about it.
Yeah, I was calling him out about it. I was calling him out about not traveling. All the odds, the deck was stacked against Geechi Gotti. First of all, he's not home. He's on the East Coast. The place was 100,000 degrees in there. The crowd was restless. They were angry. They were upset. So all this had failure written all over it. And I'm sitting back there like, oh man, I hope things go well because it's not going to look. I'm thinking this kid is going to go in there and it's not going to be good. He goes in there and he turns all the naysayers into believers. He went in there. He did his thing. He had 3 well-prepared rounds. He did a great job.
Was this the one where Geechi got the champion tonight again?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
he got champion of the night here, LA, and SM7.
Wow.
Yeah. 3P. How you feel, Ray?
Yeah, I can kind of just reiterate what Tech said. First time that he's really kind of been outside of his region. People didn't know how the crowd would respond to kind of his style. But the thing about being like a street cat is like in battle rap, when you're going to different URL events, everybody's street cats, So sometimes you'll go to regions where it's like maybe we're not big on the pen, So I think it's a little harder sometimes for people with pen or people who might have, different other skill sets to go out. But street cat, to me, like if he's saying that real stuff, they're gonna rock with it. And he came out, he chose his first round very well. And from the jump, with the dance around the subject, I know, but just that, he was like hook, line, and sinker. I got y'all. You're gonna rock with me, and did a great job. So, and then JC, of course, is consistent. I mean, you're gonna get, he did exactly what he's supposed to do. And I just think that you're noticing it's a little bit more of an uphill climb for a pin these days when somebody's barking on you or bigger than you in stature. Like the pin these days is not like. Becoming the equalizer as much as it used to.
Yeah,
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah, like he said,
Black!
believability factor plays a big part in what Geechi does and his presence and how his bars come across, and it helps him every round. I mean, we break down the third round. It's ridiculous how much it helps him. But I feel like this battle came down to the first round. This is the round that everyone's debating, either for JC or for Geechi Gotti.
Right.
Let's jump into it. You know what I mean? Anybody want to spit out some bars, what they said? I mean,
Gotti comes out in the first round. He has Chris Stokes dance around the subject, which A-Ward just mentioned. He has straight to the point like an inbound. Get sliced with a blade so the buck feel funny, it's a counterfeit. Turn the nose up at you to itch bougie.
Yeah.
2 ratchets, JC get the big one, take one for the team.
I
And I was there in the building. See, so a lot of times when you're there in the building, lines hit hard in the building, and then when you see it on playback, it's not, you don't really feel that eruption that happened when we were in North Carolina and he got to that line, the place went crazy. He said, ratchet raised under your roof like your daughter a hoe. This is smack. Most of these guys is felons. They tied to the pen. I like that because JC is known for his pen. That line hit very hard. Bought all type of toys for the kid. Like a nigga really like your mama. You know, you been in split hole. I got a few toys.
The best toys.
The best toys. You know, my daddy never bought me these toys. He had a grab your chick round in her on some Jersey ish. So he's a chick rounder, give your chick a round on some Jersey ish. So I thought this was a really dope first round for Geechi. I thought this was consistent pace, and I thought he set the tone. And I think a lot of times battle rappers choose to go last. I think going last is advantage, but I also think going first is advantage as well. Because you get to set that tone, and if you can steal that crowd right away from that person before they go, they don't stand a chance.
That's another thing, man. I think battle rappers who want to go first are trying to steal the show because it gives them that edge and that advantage.
Or they're nervous.
To take it. That's true too. That's true too. But
you know,
correct me if I'm wrong. It gives them the advantage to say, okay, I killed this crowd. I got crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see what you're gonna do.
For me, it kind of depends on what position the battle falls. So like, you know, if it's the first, second, third battle of the night and the crowd's right for it, and you feel like, you know, they're just, you know, my first round is this, that, or the third. You know, come out, and then definitely, obviously, if I'm battling somebody who doesn't rebuttal, it's not nearly as big of a risk, you know, to just say, all right, let me go ahead and set this off.
Right.
You know, so, but some people write for their third rounds to be the heaviest rounds, you know, which, you know, usually is what Geechi, you know,
that's old school though. That's an old school model, isn't it?
No,
Writing for your third round to be like, come on,
ever since what 2012, Math Hoffa versus Rex, that third, I feel like the pattern has been followed, so it's been that way since then.
I just think the attention span of fans a lot of times in battles don't make it to the third round when they're rewatching it on YouTube. So now like the pendulum is kind of swinging.
The battle, you can't make it to the third round. The battle of the universe.
The pendulum can swing on a second round momentum. Like you get crazy on a second round, it's a different type of ball game.
But I think it all depends on your opponent. What you do. Like if you know this person isn't really going to get that crazy, or then you could kind of play around with it. But like you said, the attention span, everybody's is short, so you can't wait until the third to load it up. And then, because by the time you get to that third, you might not get that reaction that you thought you were going to get, because the crowd has already lost interest. Because your first 2 rounds you played around. Like you just said, you got to carry it all throughout all rounds.
And of course, if you know you're battling Geechi, you go into that like there's a 75% chance I'm gonna lose the third round. You know what I mean?
Right.
So let me go ahead and heavily load 1 and 2.
Right.
In that way, you know, like you might be able to sway the crowd back with an amazing third. You know.
So what are we doing? The second round? What we?
First
round. Well, I think I had the 12 gun him down like he reached for his phone.
Yeah.
Like that's one bar that like it was just kind of creative. In how he brought that one in the first for Geechi, so that's kind of one that stuck out to me.
The one that stuck out to me is kind of rebelling what Geechi Gotti was saying. He said jail means fail. You know what I mean? The longer your rap sheet is, the worse you do on them streets. I just thought that.
Oh, we in JC's round.
In JC's first round.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
You have anything for JC?
No, go ahead.
JC talked about Geechi Gotti getting out of jail fast. Paper or the present, the gift wrap. He said plan to make one with the piece.
Premeditated.
He had 2 days flat Amazon Prime delivery that I thought was dope. He had the Rumble Pack. He had the Rumble Pack handshaker. You remember the Nintendo, the Rumble Packs. He had a longer your rap sheet. You just said that.
Are you gonna skip the wrestling bar?
Yeah, change
you
your
gonna skip the
wrestling. You found out wrestling was fake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because I found out wrestling was fake and it ain't changed nothing.
Wrestling's not fake. What are you talking about? Wrestling is real.
It is real. Yes,
It's
it
a
is. Very
hardcore
real.
Ali Sting. Listen,
Very real.
I don't know what JC's talking about. JC's lying in the bar. Reach. That's a reach.
He's lying because Brie Bella just knocked Liv Morgan out with a kick. Check it out. Look it up. Liv Morgan
not-
got knocked
JC,
clean
do
out.
more research.
I'm not
In the wrestling
Googling
match.
Brie Bella.
You tell me
I know that much.
You tell me wrestling is fake.
It's real. I don't know what JC talking about.
He had a care package line that I thought was dope. Dope first round from JC. To me, I edged it to Gotti. I think JC could have ended his first better.
I also gave the first round to Geechi Gotti. I mean that's kind of the debate right there in a nutshell. But I felt like Geechi was more effective. I feel like JC could have done a little bit more. I felt like his round was shorter too. And, I mean, it is close, but I'm giving a slight edge to Geechi Gotti.
Yeah, I edged it to Gotti. I thought JC just took a little while to warm up. He stumbled on like I think his second bar. Not a stumble, but like a word fumble. You know what I mean? And there's a couple times from both artists in this where it just takes the sting out of anything you're about to say. Like no matter what, if you just really like say the word wrong. And then he went into the up physically, like the I'll send you, and like there was this like almost like a 6 to 8 bar dry spot. And when you're battling Geechi, who you said had a consistent round, and he punches or he does
try to
this
match him bar
on every
count,
2 and 4, there's these dry spots. And then finally when he got to the angle of jail, fail, and started cooking and did his thing, like I was like, okay, he's kind of heating up, and then he felt, and I was like, you know what, yeah, I think I got Gotti edge in the first round. So
One thing, man, that I love what JC did. And there's no slight to JC, but
But it's a slight to JC. Go ahead.
he's not wearing an Al Capone cigarillo shirt.
Oh.
You know the curse. He said, "Hey, right, damn that curse! I'm gonna wear me this different outfit right here, man." So that's what we gonna go to the second round though. Go ahead, Black.
I felt like the second round was very clear in JC's favor. So it's Geechi Gotti fell off. I feel like this was Geechi Gotti's worst round. Like you said before, I don't want to just take yourself and get what you said. You can just say the round placement if he plays.
Yeah, the round placement. Yeah. So JC takes his second and puts it first, and puts his first second. I think he has the ability to take the first, and then
I disagree.
Disagree? What are you saying? Here we go. See,
I got Gotti.
You got Gotti what?
I got Gotti winning the
You're
second.
tripping.
and the
Now
third.
you're smoking.
I got Gotti
Now you're
3-0.
smoking.
Be
I'm
honest
trying to
with
have a peace.
What did he
nice
do to
and
you?
civil debate.
He did not.
You're
I got
smoking.
Geechi Gotti
Is
3-0.
there,
I think
is there like some PTSD I don't know about?
I think
I thought it was
Geechi
gonna be a nice debate.
Gotti. I
Then
think
comes
Geechi
this.
Gotti edged every round. I
You're
think
tripping.
he did enough to win every
JC
round.
clearly won the second.
No, he didn't.
JC clearly won the second.
No, he didn't.
He started to have a
We're
little
going to Gotti rounds. Gotti said,
Go ahead.
Nina with me. I dumped this issue like my homie smashed her. He said first time his son saw a meal, but he didn't make it. That whole setup was crazy. He said, how many plates I passed up? Like I ain't have money for the offering. He said you get a shortcut for all that finger waving.
That was fire.
What?
That was crazy.
He said, we don't run from the shooters, we run towards the shooters. And he said, refuse to judge a fag, Uncle Phil. He said, won't even know he been shot. Quiet enough to hear a pin drop. He had the Tech 9 disc. I don't need a recap. I only go over my rounds with my gun connect. That line hit crazy in the building. They lit it up. I mean, I'm ducking behind the chair. But they lit it up. It was a fire,
that's when you know this. Hold on, maybe I shouldn't have called out Geechi Gotti. I messed up. Geechi Gotti. Unbook the match.
Unbook it.
Undo the promo smack. I do not want to battle him. This is not what I planned on doing. JC's supposed to win. I'm supposed to beat him after that.
Oh, that's funny.
What about JC though? In a second.
JC distant to sweepstakes halftime show. Dome shot stuck on the couch. It's a homebody.
Fire.
Acting like animals. The backyard again. I like that. Put the yak on the screen more than Shannon Sharp.
Fire.
Crazy.
Fire.
Yes, it was.
Come on, Skip.
Yes, it was. Stamped like ODB at the welfare office. Then he had the Duke Nukem line. You know what I mean? Cool, dope round.
No.
Keep going. Go ahead.
Chest shot. He leaking out red. Now he really crit.
Yeah.
Fire. Hold on. He gonna feel it. The kidney stone line.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What he say? Pissed. Yeah, man.
Crazy. I thought the second round clearly the JC.
He said they all cross over when I reach for the steal. Like what he say, the defense line or whatever. He was talking about death or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they all cross over when I.
I thought the second round was clearly the JC. I can't.
I got Gotti in the second.
Debo, how you feel?
Listen, man, I feel like the same with these fellas. Geechi, was okay on that second round.
Yeah.
It's fire.
JC was going off. I can understand what you're saying. He was edging because you was looking at the momentum of what Geechi was doing from the first. But I'm telling you, man, if
gotta separate
if you really listen to that to them bars that JC was spitting on that second, you break them down. It was a little bit more overpowering.
JC felt so confident about his second round, he started screaming out, "Chill out! I got a 2-0."
Yeah, he
I got a
said
2-0."
that.
That's how good he
I
felt.
don't know
about
how
second
he
round.
felt. Well,
I love JC's
battle
confidence.
rappers are liars, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
You're a battle rapper.
Even the
You're
fans-
lying right now.
Even the
You're
fans-
lying right now.
Even the fans
You're lying right
lie.
now.
I've heard the fans chant 3-0 in the first round or the second round. So everybody's lying in battle rap.
But that'd be hilarious if they do it in the first round like 3-0. I'll be cracking up.
Yeah.
You got 2 more rounds to go. We need to talk 3-0.
Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, I don't think it was close at all. You know, and the sad thing is, in the second round, Geechi had the Popeyes bar, which probably was the round that you didn't mention. The
Hard to swallow the biscuit like Popeye.
Like that was probably his best bar of the round.
He had a lot of good. He had a lot of good
but-
bars
I'm
in
not gonna
that
pull
second.
everything JC said.
The biscuit, the finger waving, the offering, I got it all here. There's a lot of stuff. The gun connect line. Then he had like 6 or 7 moments in one round. What battle
I'm
rap?
not going to debate the second round.
Moments,
You spit the second
moments,
round. You spit the second
or
round.
reactions.
Okay.
Like I don't think he had 6 or 7 moments in the round.
I'm not
He might
mad at
have
anybody
reactions.
debating JC, but I got Gotti in the second. I think Gotti
got
has his second
JC
as well.
clearly got a
But
second.
I don't think it was clear.
I thought it was very
Yeah,
clear.
okay.
I thought it was very clear.
Okay. All right.
It's 1-1. Just
1-1.
shout out to JC talking about some chill out.
I got it too.
Chill out. It's 2. That's not 2-0 JC. It's 1-1. And then this round to me is very clear.
Well, yeah, we
The third
of course.
round
Yeah.
is
Of course.
where I feel like Geechi Gotti brings one of the best third rounds of the entire year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The street talk, the believability. He ain't no gangster. He just another soft nigga. I just thought that flip on a Little Lux versus Calico, it was beautiful. You know what I mean? If you're going to flip somebody's stuff, make it make sense like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you said get arrested more than they got. They get arrested more than they got their kids. Cal, the large picture, the zipper human suitcase. Started pack after that. He said I started to pack. He said my homie got a zipper and that, and I started to pack after that. He said clap in the church like the message good. You know about it, A-word. Clapping in the church like the message good. Talk about it.
Say that for you.
You gotta get to it.
Why you JC should say that for him. Come on.
Music industry got a bad deal or they underground.
I'm waiting for him to get to it.
That whole scheme that he was doing with the music industry, when he said a lot of them got a shot but they didn't make it or whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
and then he followed it up with the underground. I really was impressed by that. I thought, because I just like how he continued the narrative around it. It wasn't just all right, I'm done with that subject. He's like boom, boom, boom. So it was dope.
Wait if you get to that one bar. That one
Whole
bar.
word, single parent, household. Mom had to
Give
be
me the
pop.
pop. Ah!
Crazy.
Ah!
That was
I'm a hater.
crazy.
Fire.
Crazy.
That's
Fire.
Kevin Durant versus LeBron James. Plug 3 right in your face. What nothing you can do about it? You're done.
And that's one thing you got to
Finito.
attest. That's one thing you got to attest to Geechi Gotti, man.
Finito.
If we talking about Geechi, he knows his strengths. He knows where his strengths lie at. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just the great thing about him, man. With the battle rappers, you got to know where your strengths lie at. You got to know who you are. You can't be rapping like you Lux and you not Lux. You can't be rapping like you Mook and you not Mook. You got to know where your strengths is at, and he applied that so well in this battle.
Yeah, I thought it was a testament too to his hard work that when he said code word, the new region that he was in, everybody was like, "What that mean?"
Yeah,
Like they're ready for it. So they're attentive, obviously, to his past battles. So
Both hands on double dribbling. School told my grandmother. I've been learning about Max and Keys. He talked about he's in college. He told his grandmother, "Yeah, I've been in school. I've been learning about Max and Keys." He had I didn't drop more mother effers than Samuel Jackson.
That's a lot.
I ain't even.
that's a lot.
That's when I watch the battle. I'm like, when I catch it, I'm like, oh, dropped a lot of people now. Because he been doing that for 20,
30 years. Yeah. He had I ain't even blood, but all these relating to me. So I like that. Third round, I thought Geechi's third was
come
fire.
on.
This is the South. Only the real
Speaking
can
Geechi,
understand Geechi.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
yeah,
I like
yeah.
that. I like
That was
that.
crazy.
I like that line.
But honestly, JC did have a solid third round, but at this point, I just know it's over. And I watched JC. I don't have nothing for JC.
On the couch,
It's clear.
leaking like an Oprah guest.
Yeah.
Lost the whole arm. The wrist you take. Slave to make it to the house.
Is the risk like? Are we just gonna? Is that just a?
It's OBC. It's somewhat.
No, is it
Reach.
reach? Is it not like? Is it not whiskey risky? Like
No,
is
it's
risk
not-
risky?
You're not hating a little bit, is you, boy?
No,
But he actually said risk in the Ray Charles bar in the first round too.
Oh.
Okay.
Right?
Okay,
So I knew it was
He's more in tune.
right. And
He's
then,
more in tune.
you know what I mean? So like
I think he did use the Ray Charles.
Yeah, he said you knew it was gonna be ugly, the
yeah.
risk you take, you know, and then bring it back.
So let's be clear here. Let's be clear. What are we basing this on? Because we got to have the fans, the audience, to have an understanding. JC is a wordsmith. He's a pen guard. We understand that.
Of course.
How did
What are you getting at, Debo?
Okay,
Spit it out.
What I'm getting
it's like
at
you're trying to get PC.
No. What I'm trying
Just say it, Debo. Get to the
what I'm
punchline.
trying to say is
Setup is too long.
I said it in the beginning.
Come on.
I said it in the beginning of this segment. I said Geechi 2-1. But if that's the case, how did Geechi get a 2-1 off of a guy like JC? That's just
Because he's
very
nice.
hard to beat.
Because
I'm not saying that he ain't nice, but we got to learn a lesson here. JC is that guy. Like I'm telling you, his pen is crazy.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat JC.
y'all,
We talking about the JC that people was talking about. We want him to battle Lutz, but an up and start dude like Geechi that comes out of nowhere. That's
I
the
would
right
I'll
number.
tell you why he beat him. Because JC was very standard in this battle. Point
Wow.
blank, period.
You think so?
I've
You
seen-
think this pen was standard? A standard JC?
JC versus KD, crazy. I've seen.
That's out of the small room. That's why.
I know.
right.
I know how busy JC can get.
I'd rather you reference
JC versus Rum Nitty.
Say that one,
JC
yeah.
versus Rum Nitty. I know how crazy JC can get. JC was very standard in this battle. He didn't really have too many crazy moments, and Gotti outclassed him in every single round, and that's the reason why he won Battle of the Night. He won Battle of the Night clear.
Let me ask you a question. When JC is standing,
Perform champion of the night.
when JC is standing next to a street cat, does it make a difference?
Most definitely.
If they apply themselves properly.
Okay.
You have to angle. You have to have effective angles for that kind of stuff. And JC really, I mean, he did the jail fail type in the
Which is
first,
good.
you know, which was good. But like, you gotta hammer that until you know you have created, you know, the crowd in their head like, I'm not gonna react as much to this guy next round because he just told me, you know. And JC never drew like blood. You know what I mean? Like he did his thing, but Gotti was still, you know, he was unscathed.
Like I want these battle rappers to understand, man. We love bars. It's about bars. We understand that, but you also got to understand it's about the place you're battling at, the venue, the person you're battling, your approach, what you wear, how you saying it,
Yep.
the delivery.
What was he
all
supposed
these
to wear?
things come into
What
play.
was JC supposed to wear?
Damn, so don't wear that Al Capone shirt.
Well, he not wearing a big shirt this time.
Yeah, you know, but all that comes into factor. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure you're a battle rapper. You're a battle rapper. Y'all know these things, so
I'm not a battle rapper.
you know. Yeah,
I can't be
you're everything. You're everything.
I'm gonna give JC the rest of his due. He had a slave make it to the house, and we gonna need a massive performance. I like that. One Piece with in a number prison suit. Android, what I can write can make a galaxy explode. I like that line.
That's fine.
He had a 21 like Adele, singer from the other side. I like Adele. Adele's she's.
I think I've heard
I
that
don't,
before.
I don't know. Adele's
Yeah,
the best.
yeah.
I said fire. Oh no, okay. He said he had an okay third from okay third from JC. Nothing impressive. He had a Debo. Debo's here. Reach for the brick. I think that's Friday.
That's not the Debo he's talking about.
But he's talking about
the same
Debo
guy.
from Friday.
Debo would the real Debo would never wear a suit.
Friday bars have been classified OVC unless you use them in a special way.
Yes, sir.
Debo reaching for the brick, nothing too impressive. Like I said, JC was very standard. We can sit here and
I thought JC was great. I just thought
No,
that
he wasn't
Geechi
great.
Gotti, he raised his believability. He took a right approach. He increased his bar count. On top of that, he increased his round length, which made it go.
JC was good.
Beat JC.
He was
He
good.
was great.
Good,
But standard.
Great.
standard.
Yeah, not standard.
Get ready for
You
that
know-
tweet.
you know-
Get ready for that tweet.
look, look,
When
look,
this
look,
drops, get ready for that tweet.
Like
Great means exceptional. And JC was not exceptional in this
no,
battle.
great means great.
No, great means good.
So you're talking about a
Exceptional actually means exceptional.
So you're talking about a Rum Nitty JC would have beat Geechi Gotti? That's what you're saying?
I'm saying
Possibly it'd have been a different.
my thing is
Hell no.
my,
I don't think so.
My thing
What?
is
I don't think so.
Do you know what Jay-Z said versus Rum Nitty?
I know. I seen that battle, but I said I don't think so.
You don't think
I'm
what?
telling you, I don't think.
What, the anime
JC, no.
Oh,
You don't
my
think what?
I think
goodness.
JC Rum Nitty would have beat Geechi Gotti that night.
Yes, he would have.
It was Geechi Gotti's night. Man.
Yes, he would've.
I'm telling you.
Yes,
I
he
think
would've.
JC Chef
Yes,
Trez
he would've.
probably would have beat Geechi Gotti that night.
Yes, he would have. JC was very standard, and you guys are not calling him out on his standard-ish.
Standard is not. What's
A
standard?
standard JC
It's
is
good.
way better than
A lot of
average
people.
battle
Yeah.
rapper any
The
time.
standard JC is better than a lot of people, but when JC is so potent,
had-
and so he's so known for his pen. Some stuff that JC does,
Standard?
if somebody else did it, it would be wow. You heard what he said, but because it's and when Michael Jordan puts up 30, you're not excited. Michael put up 30, but when Michael puts up 50, you talk about it. It's a standard. Michael Jordan putting up 30. It's
JC
regular
not Michael
standard.
Jordan.
This is not Michael Jordan. I'm
Standard,
just using that
great,
analogy.
exceptional, amazing. Then you got Little Lux. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
He was great.
Mook beat Lux.
Great.
How about you put Mook there?
It's 1-1. Chill out.
Okay.
Watch your tone. It's 1-1.
Watch your
Wait,
tone.
wait for the trilogy.
I got you.
Wait for
I
the
got
trilogy.
I think it's just round placement and filler. Like, I think Geechi Gotti eliminated the filler. He had a better pace, and the round placement is what
There
won
you
the
go.
battle for him.
Boom.
There
You know, and I just think some of the setups and some of the filler that JC fell back into, I don't know how his writing process was, if he wrote a little late or whatever it may be, but, you know, he just allowed 8 to 10 bars around to kind of not have the.
This guy's a great
JC
analyst. We
Yeah,
got shit
yeah.
for you as a battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it.
We got a phone booth.
All right, let's cut it there. With that being said, champion. Stay tuned.
Or you gotta cut them loose. Ay, roll the dice, you either win or lose. Baby, fuck all my niggas, ain't no pick and choose. Riding through the bay with that shit on me. Look at you.